How's it going, everybody? This is Tim from G.I. Joe Immortal, and we are ready to roll here with some more figures. This is part 4 of the treasure hunt 3 3/4. This time, like I said, I pulled them out of the bags and have them just ready to look at. That way, it's still a surprise for you, not so much for me, but we can go through them a lot quicker and get through a lot more. So this time we do have, I did find a whole slew of vintage figures, so we are going to have a blast looking through these. We're going to start off in the back though first with the Cobra Eel modern figure. Really nice figure. Another one of those custom figures. I call them elite because they're just, the sculpting is really good on them. They are 4-inch figures. This is from 2009. He is totally complete. He's got a knife, pistol, spear gun, tactical vest, and the air rebreather. And he also came with an underwater sled which fires a missile, that's pretty cool. Kind of like what they had in the movie Rise of Cobra. And I believe this is from Rise of Cobra, which it is. It's 2009 Cobra Eels Underwater Specialist. This is version 5. Okay, there's the front. Let's flip him around. It did come with a nice stand. And that is the Cobra Eels. All right, let's move on. Next one is the Cobra Python Officer. Right here. This is from 2008. The Cobra Python Officer 25th anniversary. This is version 2. This is the 4-inch modern figure. And he is complete. He's a Cobra Trooper, just with a different paint job, but still pretty cool figure. A good army builder. And here's this is one of my favorite ones. It's kind of cool, out of the modern ones anyway. This is the Hazard Viper, and he came with some pretty cool attachments. Let me get them all over here. There it is. Okay. He's a toxin specialist. This is 2011 Series 27, 30th anniversary. Cobra Hazard Viper, version 11. I didn't know there was 11 of them, but he is decked out. Pretty cool. I see where they got the idea for the ice pack. They used the same ice pack to give to Destro in the ice pack thing. But that's the Hazard Viper. And he came with a suitcase, and I'm not going to open it, but it's got the suitcase, and it opens up, and it's got some canisters. Obviously with some kind of biohazard material in it, some toxins or whatever, that he can shoot at people because he's ruthless and he's Cobra, right? And here's the back of the figure. Again, I'm going to try and keep this under a half hour because I don't want my camera to shut off, so I'd have to redo this all again. Okay, that's the Hazard Viper. Let's move on. 2009 Snake Eyes. Really cool figure. Came with a nice stand, sword, tactical vest, his little Uzi, all black, and a nice backpack also. And let's read up on him. He came with a fireable zip line, which is kind of neat. I don't know where it's going to hook to, but it's a zip line. We're going to have to try out these zip lines one day and see how they work. But this is from 2009, version 43. Snake Eyes Collection 1, Wave 1 from Rise of Cobra, Series 25. So let's move on. So that's Snake Eyes. And let's move on to Flint, version 11 from 2007. And it comes with that Laws rifle. There we go. Pretty cool little tactical vest with the bandoliers on there. Let's look at the back of them here. As you can see, there's got the camo pants, black shirt. And codename Flint, Series 23, version 11 from 2007. 25th anniversary, first wave, came out of a single pack. Quite a few Flints, man. I got a lot of Flints and a lot of Storm Shadows and a lot of Snake Eyes. This is cool. This was one of my favorite ones as a kid. And this was Sgt Flash. Although this is the 25th anniversary version 2, first wave from 2008. Sgt Flash with the red vest and the laser trooper. He's got the visor and the helmet. Really good looking figure. 4 inches. This is another one of the modern figures there, but complete. The backpack came in a single pack. Very cool. And then we got Dusty from 2010, Series 26, version 14. Really cool Desert Trooper. He's got the little duster on. He's got the goggles. Very cool. Got the knee pads decked out for the desert. Has a nice, just dropped his weapon. Where'd it go? I'll find it later. Always dropping his pistol. Can't hang on to it. But that is Dusty from 2010. Or maybe you didn't drop it. This version 14 is from the second wave from Pursuit of Cobra. And he came with 2 pistols and another head that you can put on there, which is pretty cool. He came with looks like a 45 and looks like a Colt revolver. Looks like a Colt revolver. And then that might be, I don't know, that might be a Beretta or something. I can't tell really. No trigger on it. Alright, now let's get into some of the vintage figures, which we've all been waiting for, which I have been just waiting to get to. And this is from 1989 Stalker, version 2, the lead scout and tracker staff sergeant from 1989 Stalker, and it is in really excellent shape. Yep, very tight joints, tight body. Didn't see much play, not missing any paint, very good shape. I'll have to dig out all his stuff. Most of these guys, there's a big huge bag and another box that is just full of parts and weapons and packs and all kinds of stuff that I'd have to match up to these guys yet, which that'll take me some time to do. But that is Stalker from 1989. This one here, I can tell it doesn't look right. The torso's not right. But the rest of them is. But it looks like it's got a broken torso. You know, as kids, you know, you're always changing stuff out. But this is Ripcord, the original from 1984, version 1. It says repaired on it. Yeah, well, it's not repaired correctly. But still, nice start for a Ripcord, version 1. Then we've got from 1987, version 1. This is in excellent shape. Seen a little bit of play maybe. And this is Taurus. This is from Slaughter's Renegades. And this is a version 1. It came with a 3-pack with Mercer and Red Dog, which maybe those guys are in here. But this is Taurus right here. Very good, excellent paint schemes on this. Except for the one back, the strap doesn't go all the way down. I don't know why. But that's Taurus from 1987, which was a good year for G.I. Joe. One of my favorite years, especially for vehicles and stuff. This is 1983 version 1 Duke, first sergeant, although Got some paint loss here. I don't know what's going on. It looks like he was painted. And that, I'm not sure if that's the right torso either. I'll have to look that up. But he looks like he was painted up, which is okay. Just shows that he was played with and loved a little bit as a kid. But good start on the first sergeant. That helmet looks like it's one of those from a pack, an accessory pack. I see a lot of accessories on some of these guys. But that's Duke First Sergeant. I know that face. There you go. That's version 1 from 1983. And then we have version 1 Shipwreck from 1985. Although he's got a busted crotch. I should be able to find some parts. I do have a lot of torsos and parts and stuff. Maybe I can dig one out. But this is Shipwreck version 1. I don't think he's got his correct gun. But Polly's over there. We got Polly. But Shipwreck, the original. Very cool. And then, yeah, here's Polly. I'm not sure if that's the right Polly or not. I don't know. But we'll have to check it out. And then here's Gung-Ho. Doesn't have his backpack, but he has everything else. 1983 Jungle Fighter Gung-Ho Marine. This is version 1. And he looks pretty good. Not too bad. A little bit of discoloration, maybe a little bit. But not bad. Gung-Ho. Yeah, he's got the legs are a little discolored. He does have his original weapon, though. I know the weapon. That's Gung-Ho. This camera, you have to hold everything to the right for it to be centered. There's Gung-Ho from 1983. There's a nice vintage G.I. Joe. This looks in great shape. But this is Thunderwing version 1 from 1998 to 2000, it says. So it's a tank commander for the Mobat in 1998. Came with a 2-pack with Heavy Duty version 3 in 2000. So this came with a Mobat, repop of the Mobat, or it came in a 2-pack, is what I'm thinking. But that's a Thunderwing version 1. Nice O-ring figure, very tight figure for sure. It's got a tight body. And then we got from 1990 Dropzone. I'll have to dig out all the equipment for these guys, but he's in excellent shape. Dropzone from the 9th series. This is version 1. He's from the Sky Patrol. So weapons specialist. Yep, really good condition. Happy with that. A lot of these, this is the first time I'm seeing, so I'm glad he already had these tags on them, or I'd have had no idea who some of these were. But this is 1993 Outback version 4. The survival specialist from series 12. This is a Battle Corps from 1993. So this is right before the last year that they kind of quit making them. So this is Battle Corps Outback version 4. And now we got 1984 Thunder, the Slugger driver, and I do have the Slugger. That scope around his neck, that is a repop, or came from one of the accessory packs with the helmet too. He is a self-propelled gun artilleryman, Slugger driver from 1984 Series 3 Thunder version 1. An excellent figure, just I'm not sure those are the original. But accessory packs are fine, I think. It looks a little loose at the top. I might have to tighten this screw down a little bit, maybe. I'll have to go over, give these guys the once over and see if they're all correct. Look, check out all their limbs, make sure they're all good. Because like I said, a lot of these were from his childhood, the person that I got them from, and so he could have changed out parts and stuff. You know how kids are. They're always trying different things, but some of these were played with pretty good. And here's a nice iceberg version 1. And he is the Snowtrooper Infantry, Clifton Nash, Cold Weather, Series 5 from 1986, version 1. Pretty cool. Nice little bit of discoloration, but that shows you that he's real. That is a real figure from 1986. And here's an original Alpine, although his crotch is busted. And that kind of bums me out a little bit because he's one of my favorite characters. That is Alpine. He's just got a problem with his crotch. I'll have to get that replaced. 1985 Alpine, version 1, series 6. Nothing else to it. I'll have to dig out their equipment and get these guys all geared up. Other than that, he's in really good shape. No broken hands or anything like that, so that's good. All right, let's keep moving. I want to try and get through this as quick as I can. Let me adjust this a little bit. I got to watch the time. There we go. Got about 10 minutes, so I'm going to have to fly through here. This is Shockwave, 1988, original, version 1, the SWAT specialist from Series 7, 1988, Shockwave, and he's in excellent shape. No cracks, everything's there. Wow, really nice. Very nice figure there. Shockwave. Happy to get that. And, oh, a nice, decent looking toll booth. I wish I had the bridge layer, but that's toll booth. So he probably had the bridge layer at one time, probably broke it. But this is toll booth right there in all his glory. He's looking pretty good. He's got a terrible head sculpt, but he looks like a construction worker. That is version 1, the bridge layer driver, 1985 toll booth. And now we have version 2, the field commander Hawk. And he is complete. He's got his pack, he's got the gun, and looking really good. Nice figure, got the helmet, no cracks or breaks. His gun was already in his hand, or else I wouldn't have tried to put it in there, but I believe this is version 2 from 1986. Really nice Hawk figure, happy to get that. And now here's my all-time favorite figure right here, although this guy has seen a lot of love. He's got one little broken hand, but the crotch is still good. He's a little bit loose. But this is rock and roll, man. The version 1 rock and roll of the original 13. Check that out. Is that a swivel? No, that's a straight arm. That is a 1982 rock and roll straight arm. Very cool. Digging that. We're going to have to check his O-ring out and maybe see if he'll tighten up a little bit, but that's the original, one of the 13, so I'm happy to get that. 1982 Series 1. Now let's move on to, oh cool, 1990 Freefall, and he has his gun. Missing everything else though. I'll have to dig it out. Here's his weapon. That's in pretty decent shape. But this is Freefall, version 1, G.I. Joe Paratrooper, and it was carded in 1990 and from the 9th series. All right, let's keep rolling. We got quite a few more to go. Who is this guy? I don't remember this guy. Okay, this says Series 18 from 2002. It's called Surefire. Military Police came in a carded 2-pack with Cobra Slice, version 4. So this is version 2 of Surefire. Excellent figure. Arm looks a little bit loose on the one side, but other than that, he looks really good. No paint loss or anything. Surefire. And this guy is cool. I remember him from the Deke cartoons. And he looks to have all his equipment. First, I'll show you his equipment. This is salvo stuff. There's his backpack with the artillery, and then he's got like a mine launcher or whatever that is, but that looks to be complete and in nice shape. And then this is 1990 Series 9. He's got his helmet, no cracks or anything. Really nice figure. Happy to get that. That is Salvo version 1, the anti-armor trooper from 1990 Series 9. Very cool. Very cool. And I jumped for joy when I seen this one right here. I believe, I'm not sure, I think this is the mail-away version of Sergeant Slaughter. Series 5, 1986, version 2, drill instructor. And this is the one that came with the Triple T tank, I believe. That's what it says anyway. But he's got his baton and everything. He's in excellent shape. Sergeant Slaughter. Very cool. No breaks, nothing. Really excellent figure. Yep. Really happy to get that. Should be a part of anybody's collection. Then we got Lieutenant Falcon. I've had him out for a while already because I found him in one of the vehicles. But this is Lieutenant Falcon, 1987, Green Beret, first year, version 1 Falcon. And discontinued in 1990, but he was sold in 88 and 89, and he is in excellent shape. He still has his gun. It's all right, we've got to try and get through this last row here, and you guys are going to flip when you see this, because I sure did. Look at this. Scarlett, 1982, straight arm, version 1, Scarlett, with the bow. I was like, and she does have a little crack in the crotch there, but man, oh man, it looks great. Seen some play, but man, was I happy to get that. That's another one of the originals. So happy to get that. Scarlett, check that out. Really happy to get that. All right, let's move on. I could stare at that one all day. This is a 1989 Countdown, the Astronaut, version 1. I don't see any of his equipment with him, so I'll have to dig out. If I get a chance, I'll show you the box that's just full of equipment that I have to go through. But this is Countdown, version 1, the Astronaut. Then let's move on to 1984 Deep Six, Series 3, version 1. And I think he had some equipment that came with him too. I think a little a squeezy thing, air hose thing that came with him. But there's Deep Six. I'm not crazy about this figure, but it is what it is. It's an original Deep Six. And the original Blowtorch from 1984. I think he was missing his gun, and that's the only thing, but he does have a replacement. So that's cool. Has one of the replacement Blowtorch flamethrower guns. But there he is. I was really happy to get that. Look at the colors on that thing. It's got the tank. I just think he needs a hose. But original Blowtorch, version 1 from 1984. And then original version 1 Quick Kick from 1985, version 1, Silent Weapons Expert, Martial Arts. He was played with a little bit, but he's still really tight and good shape. He's got a little piece of his crotch missing. But happy to get that. Quick Kick. And we got two more. And one of my favorite guys is Chuckles. He's got a broken crotch, which I was kind of disappointed. But he's missing his pistol, but he's got the belt. And there is Chuckles version 1. He just needs a pistol. It's what it says on it. He's the undercover agent, but it's from 1987. And the last one for tonight is 1985 version 1, Heavy Metal, the tank driver. And he is missing he's missing the piece, but man, look at that. excellent shape, heavy metal. And man, this is a highly sought after figure right here for the Persuader driver, I believe, or the Mauler. This is heavy metal, excellent figure, really good shape, no broken parts or nothing. Excellent. That's all I have time for now. But that was the original heavy metal from 1985. Let me know which is your favorite figure that I found out of here so far. I'm kind of giddy right now, finding Scarlett and a couple of version 1s here. This is pretty cool. But let me know what's your favorite figure, and actually out of the whole collection, what'd you like the most? I mean, the 6-inch stuff, or I mean the 12-inch G.I. Joes were awesome, and I'll never get over that. And I've got such a huge collection to go through. But we'll see you again next time. This is Tim from G.I. Joe Immortal, and we'll see you in part 5.